How do I hang up? How you do that?
Hmm?
How do you hang up?
I don't know, but I'm not liking this fucking echo.
I don't. Okay.
But Janelle, okay, is there still an echo now that she's gone? Do y'all still hear the echo? Okay. Let's see. We about to see who network it is as soon as one of our favorites come on.
Okay, I can
Hey,
hear.
hello?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Right, it's not me. It's her phone, right?
Do y'all hear it? Echo? Okay, it says somebody said it's gone. I was just
It
trying it
is.
out.
And I know you as you always try it out. So maybe she is going to have to. So again, it's her phone. It's her. It's her. So
She might need to
let me.
restart her phone.
I just wanted to say I knew it wasn't me. I knew it wasn't me. Okay. But you know what? Since you're here, improvise. We're gonna get into R. Kelly while I get her some notes. So before we get into it, sorry, it's iPhone. What is your whole ordeal on the whole R. Kelly thing? Like take out the documentary, take out what everybody is doing now. What is your take on R. Kelly? It's not me, so she said fuck me, but listen to them. They said you need to probably reset your phone or put your Bluetooth on because it's not here. And now that we got this going, I can probably say, hey, Janelle. Janelle is the glam lady, glam doll. So follow her. All her jewelry like $2. She's gonna come on the show too. Shop till you drop. Okay. So what is your take on R. Kelly? Candy, if you figure it out, and once we get done, we can bring you back in, connect your Bluetooth. Vicky got her Bluetooth in. You got your Bluetooth in? Well, she hung up, trying to see what it is. Candy is your go. Now you can try it. So call back in with your Bluetooth. But like I was asking her, what was her intake on the whole R. Kelly thing? Everybody got problems. What is your intake on the R. Kelly thing? As you can see, the Janelle lady, Janelle, she is plugging her jewelry. She got $5 jewelry. Janelle Glam Shop, shop till you drop. That's her. She have glam parties and they be funny. She dance and everything like she about to be doing our commercials for our show. But go join us. We about to bring Candy Lady back in. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
So is there an echo? I don't hear echo. How about you guys? Send us a thumbs up if you don't hear echo. Send us a thumbs up because I don't hear the echo anymore. I don't hear it. Oh, Vicky, you hung up. You hung up. Is there echo? Is there an echo so we can talk about R. Kelly? Hey, how y'all doing? No echo, finally. Thank you, Janelle, the only fucking one that's listening. So let's get into this R. Kelly thing and to all the new people. Make sure you join Candy Code of Secrets. We are officially back off of our winter vacation and we had a long one. So we'll be back. But tonight is the two scoops of hard candy with the two Candaces. So, what is your take on the R. Kelly thing? Like I asked Miss Vicky, take out everything that's going on in the media. Like, what do you feel about R. Kelly? Like, what do you feel about it? No echo. Thank you guys. Thank you. No echo. Hey April, what's your take on R. Kelly?
Um, I don't. I'll say this. I do believe that some of the girls willingly had sex, and then I do
Hmm.
believe that some of them probably did not. Um, I'm not going to sit up here and say that they telling a lie. Not all of them. Do you think
I
all
don't
of
know
them is
what you're
telling a
doing
lie?
wrong.
And
You probably got to turn your volume up because we just had a whole fucking 20-minute intermission. But April, you probably got to hit your volume on your media. Go ahead.
um, I don't really know what to say about it. I just feel like I just seen a picture. I just seen a video of him celebrating his birthday, and people still at the clubs, liking him. I don't know what to say about it because this shit happened a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, everybody want to say, "Oh, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that." But what happened? I mean, like this been out here years ago. It's the same thing, right?
Okay.
What you?
I'm listening because
I
you
don't know.
already know.
I don't.
You already know when I get started, me and you clash. You know what I mean?
Go
So
ahead.
you already
I'm ready for you.
you. So okay. So my thing is this. I feel like that the thing with she said everyone's guilty. I know that's right. Um, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. I feel like this. To me, like I told you earlier, a pedophile is a pedophile. No matter how you slice it, no matter how you want to
Mhm.
dice it. But at the same time, like I
Mhm.
said to you earlier, we were talking, and you were saying that you can no longer listen to his music because,
No, I
I,
said,
oh my
I
God, see, you
said,
cut me off. You cut me off. Here we go. This is what we
go
do. We've been doing this all day, y'all. Like, all Kelly been starting this beef with us.
ahead.
Like, she 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 about to quit the show. She about to quit. But
No, I
you
was
know,
not. No, I was not. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I feel like this been going on for a long time. Is nothing new. But yeah, because they have the Me Too movement, then a lot of things are getting light shined onto it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that. Also, I feel like that that does not take away his talent. And this is me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
This
it
is what we
doesn't.
do in
No, it
Candy
does not.
Coated
No, it
Secret.
does not.
We talk about, I like to talk about the things that are uncomfortable for people that's uncomfortable to talk about. So I feel like everybody was not a victim. Everybody wasn't a victim. Everybody was not a victim. And I believe that he ran out of money. He ran out of money, and that's a problem. I feel like some of them people serve their kids up on a silver platter.
Oh,
But
of course.
I feel like if they gonna condemn R. Kelly, they also need to condemn
Condemn the
Sparkle
parents.
and everybody else.
You absolutely,
And
I definitely agree with that.
what? She agreed. She agreed.
I do.
She
I agree.
agreed.
Because at the end of the day, I just feel like at the end of it, he married Aaliyah when she was 15. What else
Mhm.
do you need to know? Even if he was acquitted for the other charges and stuff like that, at the beginning of it, he married Aaliyah at 15. What else more do you
Mhm.
need to know? And I feel like when they say, "Oh, well, he got off," you's a dumbass. You's a dumb. You.
Mhm.
It's. I feel like the girls that are missing right now or haven't seen it. I feel like even the one couple, the mother and the father, that's your fault. Your fault.
Mhm.
It's your
Mhm.
fault. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because you knew that he had allegations about him, and then you didn't
Mhm.
trust your daughter enough to be with him by herself. So it was either you, your wife, or the sister that was going with her to meet up with R. Kelly. And then
Mhm.
y'all hire somebody from his team to watch over her. So when do you stop making it seem like it's his fault when it's your fault for allowing it to go down like that?
I
Now you
agree.
want somebody to feel bad for why? Now you want somebody to feel bad because you put yourself in that situation.
Mhm. Mhm. I
Even with
agree.
Sparkles, I feel like even with Sparkles,
Wait,
like
what's her
you knew
name?
something was off.
Sparkles. You call her Sparkles.
What's her name?
Sparkle, bitch.
What's her name? What
Singular.
is it?
Sparkle.
Yeah, Sparkles.
Yeah.
So even with her, you knew that he had people was talking about him, but you brung
Mhm.
your 14-year-old or 12-year-old niece in there. That's your fault.
Mhm.
That's your
Yeah.
fault. Now you want to sit up there and cry. No, baby, that's your fault. You should feel guilty for that.
So here we
I
go.
don't.
So I
I
want
I do feel like he's. I do feel like he's very talented. I'm not going to say that he's not.
Oh, he
You
is.
can't
Because I
take
watched
him
his
away. I
birthday
can't.
video, and
Yes,
when he hit that note, I was like,
yes.
yes!
He still has it. Still has it. How many do you know is 50 years old and still can hit the
I
high
must
note
confess.
as if they're in their 20s?
Girl, I jumped up off the car, honey. You hear me? But,
Look,
but
Ty was upstairs listening to R. Kelly the other day. I wanted to say, cut that shit off, but I was like, nope.
yeah, because it doesn't take away from his talent. My thing is this: we don't know what anybody does outside of us. We don't know if Denzel don't like being fucked with dildos. We don't know if Michael B. Jordan ain't got a little young bit somewhere. Now, the thing is this: he was definitely wrong. He's definitely wrong. Like, I want to go back and address one of the comments, and one of the comments was, I'm not sure who it was from, but I'm looking for it. It said, "Man, he fucked a 14-year-old girl." This is a fact. This is a fact. But he fucked a 14-year-old participant girl, and 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 I don't know how old he was, but I guess he's extremely older than all these. Apparently, he's older than all these women, including the bitches that was 33. That's another story. And he did, yes, he did. But I feel like this: he's been this way for years. So when Sparkle introduced her niece to him, are you telling me that you're the only one in the whole planet that didn't hear these allegations about him? And you
Right.
thought that introducing your niece to him was going to be okay? I think she's lying. I don't think she's lying as far as Kelly fucked her, because clearly he fucked her. You wanted your niece to get some fame. And then when I did my
Yeah.
research, she actually was in like a group. I don't know the name of the group. I don't know the name of the group, but she was in a group, and her group was a little successful. And she said it. Everybody else in her family turned on her, and when she got to trial, she was the only one that got on trial. It's sad that money can buy things, just like
Yeah.
um, the guy said. Look, hey, when they was in the boardroom, you know R. Kelly being accused of fucking this 14-year-old girl. Yeah, but how much money he making? And they was like, but you know he did that. But how much money he making? Them white folk ain't care about nothing but a dollar sign. Ain't care about nothing but a dollar sign. But my thing that bothers me is people ignore the fact that there's little girls out here fucking willingly at 12, 13, 14, 15. And we know I like to be transparent. I was one of them. You know what I mean? Um, and ain't nobody ever do nothing to me that I ain't want to do. Nobody never. Now, was I 14 fucking a 35-year-old? No, I didn't. But if we're going by the law, which is 4 to 5 years, no, Maryland is actually the consent to have sex in Maryland is 14 and 16, and the person can't be 4 years. As long as the person can't be no more than 4 years older than you. So I feel like that I've always had a soft spot. I've always had a soft spot for people that give up sex and then play the rape card. Rape is force. That's the definition of rape. And um, he has a problem. He's sick. And the sad part is we don't know if people who are abused go from being abused to the abuser. And I hope that none of his victims end up doing it. And I hope they do get help. You understand? Like, it's deeper. But the problem I'm having with this celebrity stuff, Michael Jackson was accused of fucking little boys. A lot of kids came out. Michael Jackson was a whole grown ass man with a amusement park in his backyard. A whole grown ass man with an amusement park in his backyard. Allegations came out, people dropped them. The little boy said that his mother and them took money. And when he got older, he said, yes, my parents took the money and told me to say it didn't happen. I don't know about them other little boys. That really happened to me. And this is Michael Jackson. And when Michael Jackson died, he had a whole fucking BET tribute. He had a whole fucking everything. People still listen to Michael Jackson. So why is it that you can overlook Michael Jackson but let the little boy and listen to his music, but some people have a problem listening to R. Kelly? You being one of them, okay?
Okay, let me just say that I don't have a problem with. I'll say this. I feel some type of way about the allegations. You know, the whole R. Kelly thing. Would
Okay.
I listen to him if a song came on my phone? If it's a song that I like? Yeah, possibly. I don't. You know what? I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say probably not. Now earlier when you asked me to send you the book and it was called "Sex Me," and that song "Sex Me" came on. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. Listen to the whole song. You know what I mean? But I don't know what to say about that. I just don't.
Right, bitch, because
I
you be in
think
a hypocrite.
yeah, I don't know. I think I feel bad for the ones that are actually victims and not, and you know what I mean? That's what I can think about. And I put myself in some way in their shoes where I have a 16-year-old, you know what I mean? I have a 16-year-old, you know what I mean? And it's just like to hear that somebody like him can take advantage of somebody that young. I mean, you have a little
Okay, so
soft
I have a
spot about it.
question. You absolutely, my daughter's 14. I have a huge thought about it. So, a 19-year-old fucking a 38-year-old, is that gross?
I wouldn't do it.
I didn't ask you that. Let's ask y'all. A 19-year-old sleeping with a 38 or 48-year-old, is that gross? Is it gross? Like, I want to ask y'all that. While I let that marinate, let's look at some of these comments. Jermaine he said, it is like you're sending your kid to Michael's Maya house and wonder why they died. Some of these girls and parents saw a payday. I can't see the
Hmm.
rest. I know it say we all, but I can't see the rest. As soon as I figure out how to get the rest on here, y'all know I'm still working it out. And he said, my wife and I went to his last concert here in Baltimore, and he had a crew of dudes scouting chicks. But
Wow.
don't they all scout chicks? Don't they all? I know that the age thing, because like I said, this is not about, it's about R. Kelly, but to me, it's bigger than R. Kelly because it goes on every day. And I feel like it's only being brought up because it's R. Kelly. That's it. I do believe if it was a group of little white kids, they would all be, he'd have been locked up. He'd have been locked up. Okay. So April says, I agree. Candace and her mother just put up a post saying, stop talking about the situation. Also, Aaliyah was underage. I agree. Somebody in their mother. I don't know whose mother she's talking about. Victoria said, let's be real. Some of our grandmothers or great grandmothers married an older man.
Yep.
That's true.
You know
That
what?
is that is
You know what I
true.
think the difference is? I think what it is that the fact that he's locking people, like he's locking these girls away, or these girls are four in the room and they pissing in the bucket. I think that's what that baffles people. It's like it's in some way you're punishing them. You know what I mean? Like they gotta ask you, can they eat? They gotta ask you, can they go to the bathroom? They gotta ask you to do things. You know what I mean? So in some way, it's like he's treating
He took
them
it too
as their
far.
slaves.
He took it
Right.
too far.
And I think that's what actually is grasping people. It's like, okay, yeah, they are young, but you're treating these young kids like slaves.
Hmm.
And
So
that's
Jermaine,
just,
I got to see the rest of his comment. Oh, he said that I'm reading again. My wife and I went to his concert here in Baltimore, and he had a crew of dudes scouting, and the all chicks were going willingly. That's true. And of course they say if you know better, you would do better. Of course they say that. But it's like let's get to the book. Text me daddy. And there's a part in there where the girl who was one of his victims, she said, I am and nor have I ever been a fucking victim. I've been wanting RKelly since I was 4 years old. This is what she said.
She said that at the beginning of the book. Yeah.
She said that in the beginning of the book. She said, I've been wanting him. And then she also said, because she was 16, she said she plotted to get the tickets and she knew she was going to give him some pussy. Because that's what she wanted to do. She said that.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
she said, I'm not fucking brainwashed either. He didn't brainwash me. So she goes in and she tell you everything that he's done and how he do it to men and all of that. So my thing
What do you consider? What do you consider brainwash? What is your definition of brainwash?
what is your definition of brainwash? Because I feel like there's a lot of bitches in their relationships that's brainwashed right now.
wait, wait a minute. So,
She
all right,
said, wait a
I
minute.
can't. I cannot.
What is your
So what is
definition
your
of
what is
brainwash? A lot of you bitches is dumb today. With
because
legal age
I
niggas.
I feel like I feel like you're brainwashed when you decide when you know that you're being verbally and physically abused and you continue to stay hoping and thinking it's going to get better.
Well, that sounds like a lot of bitches. Then all of you bitches is brainwashed. If you stay in court in Candace
So
and you think
the
this
reason
relationship
why
gonna get better, she say, fuck it, you brainwashed. So guess what? The next time you catch that nigga cheating, just be like, yo, I'm brainwashed.
right. That's that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess that's what I would say. Like, he does you wrong, and you decide to overlook it. You keep overlooking it. You love him. You don't want to leave, and you always making excuses for him on why you're staying there. Wouldn't that be considered brainwash?
More,
I mean, like
more like the battered women syndrome, Stockholm syndrome. I believe that's what they have. They have more of that. They have more of that. I believe theirs is more like Stockholm syndrome, battered woman
the reason why,
syndrome.
right? The reason why I say I asked what brainwash, and you said she said she wasn't brainwashed. She was brainwashed. In that book, she was brainwashed. If he was able to treat you like shit and able to get you to have sex with other females and get you to have she was popping pills left and right when he was getting you to have sex with his security guard, when he was getting you to to do those things.
Let's
You
think
were
that, sis.
brainwashed when you decide to that it's going so bad that you leave. You left and he came back for you and you decided to leave your grandmother's house again. You're brainwashed.
How many bitches leave and go back, Candace? Can you please?
Then they brainwashed. They brainwashed it. The fuck?
Well, that's the
I
case,
mean, when
bitch.
you
I was
keep doing it
brainwashed.
over and over,
But
when you
no,
keep going over
so
and over and over again, then
mhm.
at some point you gotta be brainwashed. Like he going to he's not just sitting there not saying anything to you. The fuck? He's spitting that
Okay.
good game, and you
I
believe
think
in
what
it,
it is
and you
this.
go right on back.
So Janelle, make sure y'all follow Janelle. Janelle, put your sites and stuff in here. She got $2 jewelry, y'all. Janelle said it's a different. It's
It's
a diff.
$5, Candace.
Oh my bad.
Is it
$5.
five or two?
She said
Yes.
$2. I don't know. She said it's different. You don't know their age or they lie, but he knows their age. Everyone is not a victim. There are a lot of girls that didn't come forth. However, the ones that are victims are victims. Yeah. And I would never tell anybody that they aren't a victim. I can't tell you what you did. But like I said, I don't believe everybody's a victim. I can't do it. Um, I do think he should be punished for whatever he did. Whatever he did, he needs to have some consequences for whatever he did. He needs that. Also, also, um, Jermaine said that brainwash is an excuse. Um, Victoria said that she heard Aaliyah's parents didn't and haven't said anything because R. Kelly signed over the royalties or something to that nature. Um, someone else, Brandon said
he
they
said
still
brainwash
illegal.
is an excuse.
He
He
said
said
he believes
brainwash is
brainwashes
okay.
is
Then
an
all the
excuse. The
yeah. Then these
OB
bitches is
Victoria
out
said the
here brainwashed.
OBGYN from Married to Medicine says she had a 10-year-old pregnant patient. You know, it's LeBrant said, "Fuck the music. It doesn't exist anymore." Sad, but the album's still out here. But so it's just like I got a question.
He's
Diamond dance to "Seems Like You're Ready." Are they going to redo Players Club? I'm serious. Like Players
I
Club is my
cannot.
movie.
I cannot.
Players
I
Club, you
cannot.
because when there's a lot of fucked up shit going on, you gotta find some humor. Are they gonna redo Players Club? Because
You know what? I think it's just for a moment. I think just like they going through, oh, we not fucking with R. Kelly because of such and such and such and such. You gotta understand, and I'm not feeling R. Kelly. I'll say it there at this moment. But
hmm
a lot of people, a lot of dudes got pussy off of R. Kelly. You can't deny that.
a
You
lot of
know what I
girls
mean?
gave
Like,
up some pussy off of R. Kelly. I was ready to give up something today. My bad. Go ahead. Got to keep it real. Got to keep it real.
so I feel like it was a couple of years ago. It's just a phase, and
hmm
as my king say,
Oh
is
God.
what's the difference between Hugh Hefner? That's what he said, and R. Kelly.
hmm
He also said this is an easy way. Not saying what R. Kelly did was correct. He not saying, he's not on his side, but he said this is just another way where they get everybody against
She's breaking up. Oh, there she go. She's breaking up.
and tear him down.
Repeat it again because you was breaking up. Your Boost Mobile.
I said, no, somebody called. Then don't know. I don't like it. I, this is where we, as the black people, look at, we there we go, tearing the other black man down. We did that.
Okay.
What's his name, Bill Cosby. They took everything away from him. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, now they put
Nah,
another black
no,
man
no,
out
no,
there.
no, no. We're not about to do this black man shit because black men be fucking dumb. We're not about to do this. At the end of the day, R. Kelly was fucking these girls. That's
Yeah,
real.
he
I like to
definitely
play
was.
devil's advocate. I like to play devil's advocate. At the end of the day, he was fucking these girls. Period. I'm not about to say, oh, they bringing down a black man. He shouldn't have put himself in a situation where anybody could bring him down.
You're
Period.
absolutely
He
right.
he been getting away with it for years. This is your karma. Deal with it. As you can
Yep.
see, he
So
performed the other night. They still love him. So deal with it. They still love R. Kelly.
he's a
They still
Capricorn. So okay, let's get to this part. When I first watched the documentary of the show, and in the middle of the show, I told myself, I said he must got molested by a female before it even came out. You know what I mean? I said I just feel like that he did not get molested by a dude. It has to be a female. And then the
hmm
other day, you finally told me that it was his sister. And I feel like what he does with these girls is he treat these girls of how he was treated when he was younger, and I think he
hmm
look at these girls as his sister, and this is a way of him punishing his sister in some way. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely. And that's
And I
real
think,
because that's true. That is so true. I'm glad you said that. Look, girl, you is smart.
girl, I am. I be thinking, girl.
It can be. It can be. It
And
can
that's
be a
what I think
form
it is.
of him punishing his sister that repeated abuse. Absolutely. Shout
Yeah,
out to
and
you.
because
Shout out to you.
when I seen the little video that you told me about of his brother saying they were, molested by their older sister, and how she would push their head down and tell them they can't go outside and play, you can't do this, you can't do that, and that's just him as an older adult imitating what was given to him when he was younger. I
Absolutely.
also when I at my old job years ago, it was I used to bartend at this club, and one of the bouncers, we was cool, and he told his brother worked there as well, and he told me that when he was younger he was molested by his babysitter, and which was a woman, and that opened up his sex drive. So you have two
Hmm.
types of people where they are traumatized and that carries on them with throughout the years of their life, and then you have the other people where it opens up and they become very sexual, and he
Hmm.
was addicted to sex after that, you know what I mean? And that could possibly also be a little small part of R. Kelly as well.
Yeah,
The
I
whole
definitely
fucking
believe
family
you.
needed counseling.
Yeah, and that's true. And yeah, Jermaine, like she said, usually I be the deep one. The bitch went deep on me. Shit, shut me up. Um, it's true though, and that makes a lot of sense. And that's why I said he needs help too. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, he does. Victoria said, "What about the guy that married his adopted stepdaughter?" Well, there's also a story of a lady who married her son, and she said she raised her son to be the man that she always wanted, and they together like a whole fucking relationship. It's sickening, but oof, that's just a mess. Um,
and and
ugh.
not only, like I'm just one of them people. You guys, and the question is like, what happened to the older sister? What happened to her, the older sister? What is her story? You know what I mean? Like everybody has
She
a
was
story. We
molested
may not
too.
agree with
I
this,
believe she was. I
right?
believe she was molested too.
So who was she molested from? I mean, by, you understand what I'm saying? So
I
it
feel like that
trickles down.
it does, and I also believe that everybody. The sad part is God loves us all. God loves all, Kelly. You know, people may not want to hear it. People may not believe. He loves us all, and R. Kelly definitely has a problem, but
Hmm.
his problem is not all his fault. That is years of untreated trauma,
Hmm.
untreated trauma, and it's just it's just unfortunate. And to me, he's always that little boy. He's gonna always be that little boy that was molested and replay it. People talking about, oh well, he was telling what he was doing in his lyrics, but you got rappers that talk about shooting and killing all day. You got rappers
Hmm.
that talk about fucking young girls. The one song I like, the dude was like, I go out and have fun, get a little young bitch, she gonna eat the dick. Like everybody talks about things. Music talks about,
And
and
not
people
only
talks
that,
about their stuff. But I'm not about to
and
sit
not
here and
only,
say every song he wrote was about something he did to one of them girls.
and not only that, like when people say, "Oh, I'm not going to listen to R. Kelly because of what he did," again, what he did is very fucked up. But don't y'all bitches listen to Beyonce and she quote unquote don't believe in God? And y'all go to church every Friday, I mean every Sunday, praising the Lord, thank you Jesus, hallelujah, God is good.
Beyonce said, y'all haters kill me with that Illuminati mess. Yeah,
One minute
yeah.
is her and Jay Z don't believe in God, they worship the devil, but y'all bitches is still rocking to Beyonce and Jay Z, right? Shout outs to
But
them
they
because
also,
I love
but
Jay
these
Z
is
and
also the
Beyonce.
same people that, and these is also the same people that's fucking telling Cardi B to take her cheating ass husband back. The world don't know what they want. Okay, whatever look good, they selling it. You feel me?
Yep.
Um, Janelle said his maturity level stopped at the age that he was molested, so it caused him to process things totally different. The guy from Subway was locked up for child porn as well. My other thing is, what about some of you women and men who don't believe your kids when they tell you your boyfriend or daddy didn't touch them?
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
What about that?
Yep. They out
What
here.
about what about that? And we talked about this in the group when it was like, well, who do you put first? Your husband or your wife over everybody? And I have a different standpoint on that because I feel like I'm not putting my husband that shit ain't fine for me. But because you have some people that take that to a whole nother level and they use it and they abuse it. Because
Mhm.
I can
Mhm.
believe that because I'm your kid and I know how much you care about your boyfriend, if I come to you and tell you he touching me, you ain't gonna believe me. So
Yep.
I'm not going to want to tell you. You follow me? Not
Yep.
only that, you have people who know about people abusing their kids and they put out their children instead
Yep.
of putting out this nigga. We're
Yep.
talking about people who your friends get mad at you when you come to them and tell them what their man doing. They stop being your friend. You get what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So it's just like R. Kelly didn't do nothing to nobody that they ain't want done to them. I'm not saying all of them, but some of them. As you can see, the girl that wrote "Sex Me Daddy, Daddy's Little Freak," she said it. He did everything to me I wanted him to do. He made me the woman I am today,
To the certain extent.
to a certain extent. And she said it.
Yeah.
He needs help. He's broken, and she knows that.
Yep.
But she said he needs fixing. His fixing goes way deeper than what I can supply. She said that, but she owned it. She is not a victim. Um, Queen Cavell wanted to know what Beta before. We went over it in the beginning when we had all these glitches, but she wanted to know why now is everybody coming forward. I said I think everybody's coming forward because they broke, and I also feel like everybody's coming forward now because social media is more powerful, and then they can get something done. But my question is, if he was sleeping with these girls, this is a good question, and maybe somebody can answer it. If he's sleeping with these girls in these states where the legal age to consent is 16 and 17, how are they going to convict him? Because they can't retry him for the 14-year-old because that's double jeopardy. How are y'all going to convict him if he was sleeping with women in states where the legal age was 16 and 17? And I think that's why they searching. How? And then even if they do, because they are so brainwashed and they are so into this man, and like Victoria's Secret said it, they feel like they're in love. Honey, when you in love with a man, you'll do anything. You will do anything he asks you to do. So not only do you have to now convict this man that was sleeping with these girls in states where the age was 16 and 17, you know what I'm saying? You now have to get me to sit on the stand. The girl that wrote the book, she never said her name, but she was on the show. And even in the book, she said, I still love him. I'm
Mhm.
still in love with him. So you now have to get them to even get on the stand and repeat it. How do you know that they even going to do that?
Well, you know,
Thank you,
I
April. She
think,
said, damn good question about the conviction. Yeah, I want to know.
yeah, it
I
is.
want
It
to
is a
know.
good question. It is a good question. You know, the reason why I think people are coming forward now is because you have some people that are scared to talk about it because of other people out there that's going to be like, that bitch lying, she ain't telling the truth, whatever, whatever.
Hmm.
It always takes one person to step forward for everybody else to be like, you know what? She did it.
Absolutely.
I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? So again, I'm not going to say that all of them is lying. I believe there is some truth there, but I do believe
Absolutely.
that there's also people that are willing to stay with him or want to be with him. Even if he
Mhm.
was to walk out here right now and he's seen a little girl or a young thing and he went to go talk to her, I guarantee you that little girl knowing, that girl knowing what's going on is going to continue to talk to him.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like when you don't know, you don't know. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you know.
And he was I'm sorry for cutting you off. He was also in some way recruiting girls that wanted something. So these girls that wanted to become a singer, that right there was an easy target for him. Let me show. I'm R. Kelly. I got hits. I got all this going on for me. I'm going to put you on my level, and that's where it was
Mhm.
like hook, line, and sinker. So that
Mhm.
was easy. That was a target. That's how he target most of the girls.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So it's just like I don't know. Like I mean, I would love to see how this is going to go because he did it with girls that were the ages that they could consent. Aaliyah is dead and gone, so you ain't gonna get her story. And even her parents not even trying to tell her story. But my other question is too, the two girls that said they were backup singers at 14, where your mother think you at? Like, how are you 14 years old and you somebody backup singer? Like, that ain't raised nobody eyebrows. Like that didn't raise anybody
Not
up. Like you didn't know.
not only that, I guess the question is like, um, if you think that something wasn't right, why do you wait till this turn around, this time to actually talk about it when these allegations was put out there years ago?
Right.
That you years ago you had the opportunity to also talk about it. So why you didn't talk about it then? There's no difference.
So look at Raymond. Talk about, oh, we cutting out Michael Jackson. No, nigga, you just joined in late. We talked about Michael.
Mm.
Go
But
ahead. I'm
again, people
listening.
still people again, Michael Jackson, people still playing his music. He's the king of pop. Like they still
Mhm.
worship Michael Jackson. I mean, it
Yeah.
it just it's I
Yep.
feel bad for the actual victims. I do feel bad for
I
the ones
do.
that are really victims. I really, really, really do. And I
I
will
feel sorry
hope
for him
that he
too.
would get time off of I will hope he get time off of that. And I will hope that he gets time off of the fact that he's locking these
Wait
girls
a
in
minute.
these rooms,
You hope he get time off of what?
the victims, the real victims, the
You saying
ones
you
that
hope? So
he's
you saying you
actually,
hoping he gets convicted behind the real one?
yeah. The ones that,
Okay.
like
I
like I
thought you were
said, the ones
saying
where
you hope
he's
he get
actually,
time off.
no, hell no.
Mm.
No, I'm talking about for the ones that he's actually withholding. The ones that he's saying, y'all four in the room, y'all pee in that bucket. You got to ask me to go empty the shit out. The ones that
Mhm.
he's actually keeping from everyone. Even one of the on one of the documentaries of the girl Jocelyn Jalula. What was her name?
I'm changing rooms. I'm listening. Go ahead.
The
Joycelyn. Her
girl
name was
Jocelyn.
Joycelyn.
Jocelyn, when she made a video saying that he's not holding me against my will and stuff like that, her father pointed out that you could see somebody that you could tell that it was scripted because when you watch the video, you see somebody going cut like this. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
again, that right there is somebody that is being held against her will because you got to tell her what to say and what not to answer, what questions not to answer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that I think that the whole situation is misfortunate. Like Janelle said, you have some people that don't come forward. It's happening to them by family members. We always have secrets, and I have a few secrets to share. Um, somebody, give me 1 second. One of the secrets was um, somebody had sent to me and said, I'm changing rooms. 1 second. Had came to and said that they they were raped, and they said they were raped, and even though they were raped, Um, she said she's still, into her sexuality. It affects everybody differently. It affects everybody differently. You gotta go first. And she said, um, I was raped a few times, and I was like, okay. And she said all of them girls weren't victims, and this was coming from someone who had been raped, and I was like, wow. Um, another person, another secret came in and said that he was also molested by a man and a woman. And he is 45 years old now. He's 45 years old now, and he said he was molested by a man and a woman. And for a while, it made him question his sexuality. So it's real, and it is going on out here, and it does affect everybody differently. And the one that said that she was raped, she said, I don't think people know the real definition of rape because rape, like I said to you guys earlier, is force when they're forcing you. She said, I've been raped, and my rapist in them wasn't feeding me, they wasn't clothing me, I didn't want to stay with them. She said, I even have sex and I zone out sometimes because I'm interested, but sometimes my mind drifts and I go and it just go there. And I just say, you just gotta work with me. So, um, this stuff is very, very real. It's real. It is. The part that blows me, I've seen a lot on people's timelines is, oh, so now everybody making excuses for a rapist. Oh, now everybody's talking about the young girls that used to talk to older men like that was okay, like that was cute, like that was this. No, ain't nobody trying to say that it was cute. Nobody trying to say this, but the shit is real, and it happened. I wasn't 14 fucking with nobody 95, but I had a rule for myself. I didn't got no daddy issues. I wasn't looking for a father.
Mhm.
I was taught you don't deal with nobody that can't do nothing for you. Never had an age limit, and however it got interpreted, that's how it got interpreted. I never dealt with nobody my age.
Mhm.
If we both 14 and I'm 14, fuck you can offer me.
Yep, you're
If I'm
absolutely right.
16
I
and you
agree with
16,
that.
what can you offer me? My boyfriend, if you put it to the law, legally, he statutory raped me. Like, and y'all know I like to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't mind telling my business. I don't give a fuck. Your shit more, your life probably more fucked up than mine. And I'm just keeping it real.
Yep.
And I'm speaking from that place because he almost fell victim to being prosecuted. You follow me? Now, yes, now the thing is, I lied to him about how old I was. I did. I lied to him.
Who we
He,
talking
you
about?
know, I'm talking about my boyfriend, my baby daddy.
Okay.
He's not my boyfriend now. But
Right.
I'm telling you this.
That's what I'm saying. Who we talking about?
We're talking about my baby daddy.
Okay.
So he's older than me. I had a rule that you had to be at least 3 to 4 years older than me for me to deal with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had that rule. We've been friends since forever.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
I always had that rule.
Yep.
Even when it didn't. If I'm 12, you gotta be at least 15.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never dated somebody my same age, neither. Like,
Right.
no,
So
I've
what
never.
happens
I
is,
never. I don't want
so let me
to.
so so let me tell you my story, and let me tell you all this as to why I like to see things from all the way around it. And I dealt with him. He would come up the peak, pick me up, drop me off, all of that. He had been in my house. He had met my mom, but the age had never came up because he looked young as shit too. But the thing is, I lied to him about how old I was. Did the truth come out? Yeah, but guess what? He had already boned me though. He was going to erase it. No. So then what happened? I ended up getting knocked up. I had the little thing. And my mom didn't know any of it. So she found out everything at once, how old he really was. And she fucking pregnant. And she said, because my mom was a cop. She was a sergeant.
Yeah.
She said, I remember like yesterday, that grown ass man. That's what she said.
You sounded just like her.
She said, he statutory raped her. Oh, it was on. She trying to figure out how to press these charges. I mean, it was going down. And I did all of this shit willingly.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't brainwashed me.
Mm-mm.
I did it because I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't even, like I said, you had to be 4 years older than me. I got pregnant at 16, him, my daughter 17, whatever. You do the math. But at the same time, I was like, what you not about to do? I will make you look like a fool in the courtroom. Because this is the shit you do when you're in love, and then not only that, when you're doing something, but morally, I just couldn't do it. I said, I will sit in that courtroom, and I will tell these police that I don't know who my baby father is, and it looked like you raising nothing but a big-ass skank. Before I sit here and say, yeah, it's statutory or whatever, before I sit here and say, he did something to me that I didn't want him to do. And I'm not saying that he did something to me that I didn't want to do, because I know somebody will twist that. You feel me? I'm saying that I experienced that. I experienced that. And then when it got back to his mother, guess what his mother said to my mother? Well, I talked to my son, and my son said when he got with your daughter, she wasn't no virgin. I wasn't. You follow me? So it's like before people sit here, and I know, and this is outside of R. Kelly, before you sit here and you're ready to condemn and you're ready to this, and everybody's supposed to know better, you might don't fuck up somebody else's life because your daughter out here popping pussy, and she want to do it, and she wants to do it. I was in that situation. She didn't do it, but guess what? We also was together for 17 years. So was it bad? So if he so because he statutory raped me and then we ended up being together 2-3 decades, can you say it was wrong, or would you say, well, that's different? That's you feel me? Like whatever. You can say what you want. I was fast. I was this. Whatever. But that 14-year-old boyfriend wasn't able to pick me up in no truck. And it's not even about the truck. It's not even about materialistics, because I'm not a materialistic person. I will never fuck with nobody that can't do nothing for me, and I'm 31 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
You got to be
Ever.
able to offer something. You got to come with something. You can't come empty-handed. I always felt like, what is a fucking dude my age going to teach me? You know what I mean? Like, what are you actually going to teach me?
Hmm.
What am I going to
I love
actually
to
learn
learn.
from you? Yeah.
I love to
What am
learn.
I going to learn from you? I want to be able to learn from somebody. So, yeah, my husband is 4 years older than me.
Oh, bitch, shut up. Like you so vagina.
I mean that, but it goes to, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not fucking, you're not gonna be 1 year older than me. You're not gonna be the same age as me, and no, I never did that. I don't want to date somebody that's my age, a year older than me. Like, no,
Yeah, I
no.
don't like it. But
Mm-mm.
again, but you know, it's not just that, because people do know better. Because I was 19 years old and I was chased. Let me tell y'all, women can be manipulative.
Yeah.
They can be manipulative.
And then you got
They
to
can.
realize that a lot of these girls, or some of these girls, is probably lying to him about their age. And then again, like you
Well, the
just
one that
said,
wrote the book said she lied
said
to him
she
and
was
told him
like,
she was
yeah.
20.
And just like you said, you lied to your baby father about your age, and then after you already had sex, then he found out. So was he supposed to stop having sex with you because he found out? It already didn't happen.
Exactly.
So again, yeah,
Exactly.
a lot of these females, and let's be for real, a lot of these females nowadays, when we was younger, we looked like we was 13. You know what I mean? Now these little girls,
Bitch, I always had titties, bitch. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
well, You make me so sick. Now these days, these little girls, they got makeup on, they wearing belly shirts, they got front lace wigs, and they 13 or 12 years old. So you telling me
Right.
that these girls looking 21, you actually, think they're not going to fucking lie and say, oh, I'm 21, because they look it, and they actually 13 or 14 years old, especially when they're trying to get a man. Somebody maybe like RKelly, or to get somebody that's a little bit older. You know what I mean? It's
Absolutely. And look, LeBrant, LeBrant don't never agree on anything with us. And he said, yeah, it can be or are definitely manipulative. They are. Let me tell you this too, because I was terrible. Not terrible like that, but terrible. But this is how young girls and women think, right? It was this dude, I wanted him over west. I used to be over there when I was doing the summer. He was fine. I wanted him. I wanted to sleep with him. I knew I wanted to sleep with him. Some way, some form. You like, be honest, because the fact is, people are trying to act like that little girls or young girls not out here wanting to throw pussy. They do. I did it. So he said, how I was 13. Oh shit. He said,
when
and
you
I
lose
think he
your
was like,
virginity.
none of your business. He was 16.
Mm.
I think he was 16 or 17.
You already told on
He
yourself,
said,
bitch. Go ahead.
no, I didn't. So he said, he said, that's another secret for another day. But he said, and he was only 17, 16, 17. And I'm like, yeah. I said, well, I'm not a virgin. He was like, I'm not, no. He said, holla at me when you 14. And you heard how old I was, right? Honey, the bitch had to be 14 in 5 months. I went over what? Back over my people's house. And I was like, I'm going to call his name. We're going to call him Mike. Anybody seen Mike? I'm 14 in 6 months. What's up? And it wasn't even worth it. And I knew that at 14. But anyway, anyway, it's real. People plot and they do it. I was 19 years old. This dude was 38. He was like, nah, if you was 20, I would. I been turned. I said, all right. I let all that time go by. I turned 20 and I called them. You understand? So it happens. It happens. Like we plot and we plan. I know the fuck I do. Does it make it right? No. But it doesn't always mean that you need to pick up the phone and get somebody to sign some charging papers because you hiding your ass. That's not right. This whole R. Kelly shit, I know this is all for R. Kelly, but I like it because it's a setup for bigger pictures.
Yeah, I don't think it's
It,
all for R. Kelly. I think it definitely
it's
has something to do with
it's
it.
little girls that are out here that are sexually active. Like Victoria said, the married to medicine lady said her youngest patient was 10, pregnant.
10 years old. Now, was she was
10.
she was she
I don't
raped?
know.
Oh.
I don't know. Victoria didn't tell all that.
Hmm.
So, you know, to go back to some of the comments, Jermaine said Jerry Lewis, Steven Tyler, and Elvis all married 14-year-old girls.
Yeah, they did. They
Well, why
really did.
wasn't the issue for these white folks? And I don't never play the race card. But why? I don't think they just try to bring the black man down. I just think the black man is always doing some shit to have somebody have something to say. But my thing is, you never know what anybody does behind closed doors. For instance, we can sit here and I can talk on camera and we can talk about fucking all day. And I may not even like fucking. But you would think I did because of how I talk, how I am. And I do. Don't get that twisted. I'm just giving an example. Just because he can sing and he's talented, how am I supposed to know what he into behind closed doors? Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I know the motherfucker. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. But they crucify her for going to see her brother who's in jail for, I don't know if it's rape or statutory rape. I don't know. But at the end of the day, why are y'all crucifying her for what she doing to go see her brother. It's like we live in a world where everybody want to base something off of somebody else. That's her brother at the end of the day.
Well, I
I
think
don't know
people
if it,
problem was, I think people problem with that was is that he was raping his wife's daughter. That's what
okay,
it
see, I don't know
was.
the story. See, and I don't know the
Yeah,
story.
he was
You know, I
raping
like to
his
know all the
wife's
facts.
daughter. Yeah.
But the fact is, she still was going to see her brother.
Yeah. And
Like,
then,
it's
not
sad.
correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they have something about that the boyfriend that she's with right now had a rape charge or a molestation charge? I
I think
seen that
so, but I
recently.
don't care. I think so, but I don't know. You know, the hate train for Nikki is real, so that's a whole nother show. The hate train for Nikki is real. They just say anything. But my thing is, we don't know. And then when we do know, it happens. Everybody can always say, I won't do this. I won't put up with that. I won't tolerate this until you get placed in that predicament. Then you looking
Yeah.
like a fish out of water and don't know what to do. So that's why
I
I never say what I will and won't do.
yeah, I've
Because if
always
my daughter
said,
came to me and was dealing with somebody, I would be pissed. Like we've already had this conversation. We already had a conversation about this. She's like, oh no, we'll never. But my thing is, we had this conversation. And hey y'all, the glam lady back, Janelle. Um, we had this conversation. She's like, no, ma, I wouldn't dare talk to nobody 3, 4, 5, 6 years older than me, and that's good because I started out early and I had a rule. That's good. You know, I love that. And but when she did get a little boyfriend, we all know we had boyfriends and girlfriends that our parents didn't agree with.
mhm,
When you tell somebody don't do something that make them do it even more.
mhm,
So when that one mother said, when my daughter turned 18, it was either, and she came to me and she told me she wanted him, it was either say something and push her away out the door faster and be even hurt because we not talking, or give her my blessing to do it. And I gave her my blessing to do it. You don't know. You never know. Because I know, I can tell my daughter don't do something. She won't fucking do it all day long. I'm that way. If you sit me in the room and say, Candace, don't you push this button. I'm like, shit, why you tell me that?
but
I'm
see,
going to push the button and run and duck.
what you know, and just like what you just said, you like, well, why not that? I've always felt like this. If I tell my kids, hey, don't do this, I'm going to tell you my truth. I'm not, our parents would say, don't do this and leave it at that. They don't want to tell their story, their truth. I'm going to tell you, hey, I'm not feeling it. I'm going to tell you why I'm not feeling it. I'm going to tell you my truth. So it can, like, well, damn, she did.
Your Boost Mobile again. Her Metro PCS. I don't know what happened. But um, I just think that
My
it's
bad.
oh, there you go.
Yeah, my
Huh?
how you put
Look, and I'm
up do
acting
not
still.
disturb?
Girl, I don't know nothing about these iPhones. I just bought it. But you can figure it out, and then I can talk as you're trying to figure it out because you don't know how to do that. But also, everybody, like I said, we back from winter break. Tonight we discussing RKelly. We have a malfunction in the beginning, but if you a true candy coded member, you already know that we was gonna have one. Okay. but and let's read some of these comments before we get up out of here. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you add people into the group. Um, we have some more giveaways coming. Like I said, Janelle gonna come on with her glam party, and we gonna get into some things. Oh, also one of the secrets that came in too said something similar to Mr. Jermaine. He said, oh, she's telling you how to do it. She's telling you how to put the New York Disturb on. Thanks, Jackie. Shout out to you. Um,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, he said Metro Bomb. um, damn, I lost my train of thought, but it was about the group.
It's a
But
secret
anyway,
time. Somebody what Jermaine said.
right. So Jermaine, outside of Jermaine, I had another secret time said he was there when R. Kelly was here. before, and he talked to him, and he also witnessed, like Jermaine said, the young girls dressed to impress,
Mhm.
ready to go, and was with him. Like the book that Sex Me Daddy, Daddy's Little Freak, she said, when I went to his concert, I knew he could hear my pussy calling through the door. She was 16 and she said that.
Mhm.
She was 16 and she said that. And guess what? She was a virgin. Whole time she was a virgin.
Mhm.
So for her to be so crazy over R. Kelly, you know everybody was dumb over their first. Everybody was dumb over their first. Bitch, that's why I told you don't do it to nobody you love the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you be dumb.
And I listen.
So you listen, shout outs to me, you know. We've been doing this friend coaching thing. Right? and and you also said you glad you did.
Mhm.
So she was 16 and she said that. She said she knew she was gonna fuck R. Kelly since she was 4.
Mm.
How do you know what you was 4? And she
Like I,
got him.
yeah, and again, females do be plotting, but again, I think what hurts people the most as far as R. Kelly is the fact that some of these girls, you're actually, like I keep saying, you're holding against their will, or you treating them like
Mm.
slaves. You know what I mean? He's reciprocating what happened to him when he was younger.
One of the secrets, one of the secrets said the white man is the one that introduced this sex stuff to the black people. The white man was doing it first, bringing us over here on boats. Black people ain't know nothing about none of that shit. We love all of our members. Hey Jamar, shout outs to you. Go join Candy Code the Secret. You know what to do. Um, I love the response. Thank you for for writing it. I don't know how that has anything to do with R. Kelly. I don't know, but that's what they said. That the white man been doing it for years.
It's true.
When are they going to start taking down some of these white folks? So,
I mean, I just feel like there's everybody has a story, and I think everybody's story is different. You know what I mean? Some of these white men that was probably doing it probably didn't treat the women how R. Kelly is treating some of the other women. You know what I mean? So but at the end of the day, kids are kids. You know what I mean? You fucking kids. That's
and like Jackie just said, she's 16, so she's going to be love struck. You got to
yeah,
think about it. Some of these women
yeah,
idolize this man.
yeah. You're
Because
absolutely
I ain't
right.
telling you what I'm going to do if you stick me in a room with motherfucking Michael B. Jordan, bitch. He could take me 10 ways from Thursday, okay? Like, but I'm telling you that, you know? If y'all know him, tell him I'm looking for him. Because I want Michael.
You know what?
I'm just
I think,
saying.
yeah, you know what? I do believe everybody has that one older guy that they would willingly give it up to. They will. Because I know
Yeah.
I got, we talking about
And
celebrities.
then
I
when
think
they,
I got a
but
couple of them.
when they get into something, think about it. And then when you got that person in your face, what Jay Z say? It's time to back up all that shit that you said in that car. Whoa. You gonna be like, oh, you about to tie me up? You want to tie me up? You know what I mean? It's like, whoa. And it's just like you freeze up. And then some people, I feel like a lot of times when you get up in the morning and they go to take that walk of shame, you know that walk of shame up the hall. It's like I can't believe I did this. This nigga ain't even calling me no more.
Mhm.
You know he. I know some. One of the secrets came in and said I dealt with this girl. She said that she was 18. I was 31. She said she was 18. I was 31. He says um, that I took her to the hotel, slept with her. The next day, I got up before she was gone. I left some money for her to call a cab. She called me the next day, kept talking to me the next day, texted me. I was ignoring her because I was doing something else. And I was also cheating on my wife, right?
Hmm.
Like I told y'all, we got some secrets. This is a secret. This is a real live somebody. He said, and she broke her phone, and she was asking me to get her phone fixed, and I told her no. Next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call, and the police showing up at my door saying I had just raped somebody, and I didn't rape her, and I learned she was a senior in high school. Wow. Uh, I'm not crying. I'm getting cold on my eyes. And he said, by the grace of God, I am not on the sex offender registry because she ended up saying that she was lying. She just didn't want her mother to know that she had stayed out all night with a boy, with a man, rather. Wow. Wow. I appreciate all these secrets because they always anonymous. But damn,
I have one question that we could
cause
get.
you wouldn't get a phone, cause you wouldn't get a phone fix. She says you raped her, my nigga. Wow.
I got one question that we got, get ready to sign off. Why do you think a bunch of other celebrities are speaking out against R. Kelly?
So they can get checks and keep endorsements and um it's a power move. Cause if I'll be like me too, mute, 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 mute. It's a power move. I think not for all of them, not for all of them, not for all of them, but some of them is a power move. The same reason why Kevin Hart bitch ass trying to recant some shit he said. Everybody fought so hard supporting him, talking about don't do the Oscars what he do. I'm still gonna do the Oscars. These niggas ain't gonna, they want their money.
Oh, so he doing it?
The last thing I saw when it was Kevin Hart was doing it.
We'll see.
Yes, a phone, a phone. Yeah, we talked about that too, Miss B. Reed. Um, where the parents. My mom was very active, and we do know kids ain't telling their parents everything.
No, they don't.
Kids not gonna tell their parents everything.
No.
Um, I appreciate all the comments, all the views. Make sure you share. You add some people into Candy Coded Secrets. We're trying to figure out what the next prize is going to be, the next giveaway is going to be. We're also working on a gathering, and it will be free for all you selfish motherfuckers. But we will be taking donations. Um, we will. We will. It's crazy that the first show of the year was this, but thank y'all for tuning in. And if y'all have something y'all want to say, or if you want to come on camera before we get out of here, okay, and you can go, then you can. But um, it's nice. Spread the word.
Yeah, not
Share,
only
share, share.
that, if you have a story that you want to tell,
Pause. Yeah. Charlemagne the God did. And it turns out he was drugging chicks. That is a fact. And everybody loves Charlemagne. And guess what Charlemagne did today? He gave R. Kelly the Donkey of the Day award today. I just have an issue with the fact that this shit's been going on.
who drug who?
She said Charlemagne was drugging girls.
Oh,
I do remember he was charged with, he was accused of that. I do
wow.
remember that. And guess what? I love Charlemagne.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe every celebrity, every superstar, celebrity, whatever you want to fucking call them, has been with somebody underage. Bitches lie. So you can't tell me not one celebrity been with somebody that was a little underage.
Mm. Well, how old was Beyonce when Jay Z got with her?
I don't know.
Some people say 16, some people say 20, some people say that. Matter of fact, I don't even know. I don't even care.
No, I think
But
she was a
JB,
little older than that.
yeah. Okay, so my question is this. Can somebody answer this before we go? So what do you think about the man that see the girl and she grow up and he say, Dad, I remember when you was a little girl and now you 21 and Mr. Pete want to be friends and you give it up to Mr. Pete. Was Mr. Pete plotting on you from the very beginning? Why are you laughing? It happened. It happened. Not for nothing. I've smashed somebody's father. I'm sorry. Y'all know I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. And I don't got no secret. Because the one thing I know is I'm going to own everything I do because I don't never want nobody thinking they got no fucking secret on me.
Hmm.
I tell on myself before I let you tell on me. I've always been like that.
Yeah, you have.
So, um, what you think? Because I've been like, whoa, Jackie, sounds like it. What sounds like what? What sounds like what? But, you know, it goes on. I ain't gonna lie, all my friends, when we was in Deep Creek, in the Peak, a lot of my friends was fucking. We was all getting it in middle school and high school. Not all of them, but majority. Whether they was the same age, over age, or under. Another secret came in saying, when I met my baby father, he lied to me and told me he was 17. I was 19. He had a car, he was driving, and he had money. He came and picked me up every day. I ended up having his baby. I met his parents, got pregnant, and in the hospital was when I found out that he was only 16. don't laugh. Don't laugh at our secrets. And by the way, everybody, our secrets, as you can tell, they're true. People give us true shit to discuss. Because you don't have to say stuff, and we never tell. But hey, she was 19 and found out her baby father was really 16. Had just turned 16. But his parents didn't do anything. What do you do?
Sheesh.
What do you do?
Give it to God. Sheesh.
Niggas lie too.
I mean, people are allowed to get what they want. That's just flat out. Mm.
Everybody lie to get what they want. Men use women and women use men. But to be putting these allegations and these charges on people is like, that, April, you're right. It's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do. I just want to. I really do. On a serious note, I would send my prayers to all the victims, and I even pray for R. Kelly. He need it. You know what I mean?
He need help. He definitely does. He needs help.
He need it.
He
Make sure
needs
y'all,
help.
like we said, share, share if you care. We do have a lot of participation now in the group. I've also noticed that a lot of men are starting to speak up. Haven't you noticed that?
Yes, I have.
A lot of men are
Even
starting
though
to
I've
talk
been
in
missing in
here.
the action. Yes, I have.
We was on vacation. We was all on vacation. We was all on vacation and things like that. So we, as of now, we go live. It's every Friday. We go live at either 7 or 8. Um, Also in the group, there's a poll. It's down to 3 days: Sunday, Friday, and Monday. Y'all have to go and vote on which days y'all want us to
Sunday.
do the live. So look, she want everybody to do Sunday. So far, it's Sunday. but it does. I do believe that it's going to eventually change to Sunday. It's going to eventually change to Sunday. We're working on it, but we go live as of now every Friday at 8 o'clock. Um, we won't have a show tomorrow, I don't believe, unless I find something I want to talk about. Then it might just be me. But we also have that too. Thursday is like
Oh, and we
two
won't have a
scoops
show
of.
next Friday.
Yeah, we definitely won't have a show next Friday. We have an event that we got. Side note, but we do have an event. Um, Side note.
Don't
So
play with
we'll
me.
be
You know I'm
probably
having
we'll
sleepless nights over this event.
yeah, we are. So we'll be doing, but there will be a show. So this is so when you see me and her and we don't have a guest, that is our, you know, two scoops of hard candy for that ass. That's what that is. Um, she said now that the Ravens are the free, my Sundays are free. Now when the shows are done on Sunday, they're gonna
They
be
was
super
never really
early.
worth watching anyway. Your Friday, your Sunday should have been free all the way all, the whole time. I'm just saying.
Ooh, she just came for your Ravens.
Yes, I did.
She just came for, and make
Steelers
sure
all
you
day, and I
replay.
don't want to hear that. Oh, we ain't make it to the playoffs because y'all haven't been to the playoffs in such a long time. Boop, boop.
And like I said,
Anywho,
this video, the first, like the first, I'm not a football fan, so I can't take up for y'all. I think all the shit is stupid. But watch this video, repost it or whatever. The first 7 minutes is glitchy. But like I said, L true candy coded numbers, they know we always got a glitch. We working for it. Yeah, she came. She did come. She did more than come. She showed the fuck up.
who?
Talking about you disrespecting the Ravens or somebody.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
know it.
So but that's what we do. We're working on a lot of different things.
And
Shout
please
outs to everybody
excuse
that
me when
tuned in.
my calls got interrupted. My son feels like he wants to FaceTime when he doesn't want to come in the room and say what he got to say.
Yeah, but this video will be posted in a group, and like I said, the first 7 or 8 minutes it was glitches, but you know the CCS family always help us out. They was telling us what to do. They was telling us
Yeah.
what to plug in, and we figured it out. It was like our Bluetooth. Also, make sure you purchase your bedroom candy. Make
Yes.
sure you purchase.
Yes,
Make sure you
Valentine's
purchase
Day is
your.
coming up. I'm gonna start posting stuff because Valentine's Day coming up. You gotta get the ladies or the men ready for the bed. You know what I mean? We got stuff from the time you get in the bed to the time you get in the shower and to the time you get back in the bed.
Also, you have to let us know. Hey, Mr. Rod, I still need my pictures from my party on that CD. My bad, that was another commercial. Um, Make sure you share. Make sure you're active in the group. You know, you get awards. We have rewards and prizes for that.
Yeah,
For the active members, for
yeah.
the top number one member of the group, the most honest member of the group. Like we're working on a lot of stuff. The most revealing. And me and Candy, more like me, I can't keep winning all the awards.
Yeah, and also if you have a story that you want to tell when you just don't want to come on live, we're willing to do the podcast thing. You know what I mean? And you don't have to put nobody's name out there. You don't got to put, you know what I mean? Like it definitely could be anonymous. Just keep that in mind that everybody
Yeah,
has a
it's a
story and they
secret.
want to tell their story, and you don't have to show your face to tell your story. You don't have to put your name or somebody else's name out there to tell your story. We here to help. You know what I mean? We give our opinion, and you do whatever you want with it. We are both, we two sides with us. We're going to tell you probably what we
And
think,
if
but
you
we're going
and
to
if you
tell
watch the
you
show,
what is right.
me and this girl don't never agree.
Mm-hmm.
If you watched from the very beginning, we don't agree. We
Mm-hmm.
don't agree. And I know when I get on her nerves, because she'll just get quiet and go, I'm like, you listening? She'd be like, mm-hmm, I hear you. Oh, she's talking about some she's going to go vote. Yeah, go vote. But yeah,
For
it looks like
Sunday.
that we go vote for Friday. I'm for Friday. But no matter what day we change the show, um, we will always have Freaky Friday. We will always have that. And that'll probably be the only time that you would get two shows in one week because you will always get Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday is going to be once a month. Once a month. Oh, thank you. We try to be real. Candy Coated Secrets is where I want everybody to have an opinion. We have some people in the group that get upset. This heifer being one of them. When people get their opinion, she be ready to drop it like it's hot all the time. But that's why I started it because everybody doesn't agree, and we can come together and have a healthy conversation and just show people how to communicate. Because me and her don't get along. We will also, he was in there. What up, Nikki? He was in there. We're also going to
Hey,
have
Kay.
um, one of our members. He wants to come from behind the scenes. Oh, look, you on camera. You better fix your face.
I didn't say I didn't do nothing. I
Yes,
didn't
you
do,
did.
I just no, I
Look,
did
look.
not. I just
One of
looked
our
at you.
Everybody that just came in, make sure you go join Candy Coated Secrets group. You have to answer the questions to get in. The only way you bypass the questions is if one of your friends invites you in the group. That's the only way you get approved automatically. Other than that, you got to answer the questions. I don't want you to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste yours. Oh, and another thing, because I got to do another video too. Shut up. If it's something that's going on in my group, you don't like it, it bothers you, remove yourself, keep scrolling, or don't say nothing. Because whoever the motherfucker is that had me get put in jail for a couple days, how you get me put in jail in my shit, you's a bad motherfucker. I take my hat off to you. Anytime you get the boss in trouble, anytime you get the C-E motherfucking O in trouble, oh, you bad. Candy Coated Secrets is my shit. And Candace. She the calm one. She gonna clean it up in a minute. She my clean up lady. But anytime you get me booked out of my own shit, okay, and got me like, I don't know what I want to post. I don't know what to say because these motherfuckers is trying to mute me. I think they done made me a part of the Mute All Kelly movement. And I don't know who it was. I don't know who you look. Are you serious? Right? The fuck? I'm serious. I don't know who it was. And Candy think it's funny. She think that shit's so funny.
It's not because that is some fucked up shit. I don't know what to say about it because you was texting me like bitch.
You said, "Are you serious?" Yo, I was in jail. I didn't even know jail existed. When I was seeing
And
people
then
saying they was in Facebook jail, I was thinking that was like maybe like their email clashed or something. No, somebody sent me the fuck there. Okay,
now, now
I
this
went to
bitch want to
go.
tread lightly.
Girl, yeah, you got me treading lightly up this thing. I'm trying to come back and be subtle, but you know what? That's another segment. That's another segment we're gonna do. We're gonna do a segment because I call you motherfuckers the post police. I don't like the post police, but the motherfucking post police. Okay, and
I can't with you.
the post police is a problem for me. So like I said, one of you motherfuckers had me booked and loaded. And the crazy part is what I put in the group, that shit was getting comments. It was doing numbers. I went to go fucking respawn. That shit said, Just let me be the first one to look. She think it's funny. Let me be the first one to tell you if you ain't never been to jail, if you ain't never been to.
April just said she got out the other day.
Yo, it goes down. It goes down.
I cannot with y'all.
Hey, honey. Hey, honey.
Oh
No, for
shit.
real. Let me tell you this. Yo, let me tell you this on some real shit. Because there's a video coming soon about you post police bitches. For real. I'm coming. Locked and fucking loaded. You're not going to get Miss Vibration. You're going to get Natasha, motherfucker, okay? Let me tell you, okay? Before we get out of here. And we always get ghetto at the end. It is ridiculous.
I'm
We
mad
just
at the
talked for a
fact
whole
that
hour
April
with
was
some
like, I
sense.
just got out the other day.
Yo, Facebook jail is real. Let me tell you. But let me tell you, bitches. I probably shouldn't tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. I found a way around the system, bitch. Okay? I
I
found a
found
way
a way
around.
around it. My headset went dead.
Oh my gosh, and you got an echo again. You making an echo. You gotta plug it into the charger. That must be God telling me to save it for another day.
Yeah.
But you fucking post police. You fucking post police. I got
I got some. All right, in this because you got.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
ready.
you
You
hang
hang
up.
up.
Because I'm not finished yet, and then I'm leaving. Um, yeah, I know how to get out of it now. So if you see something you do not like, April is not funny. It wasn't funny. If you see something you don't like or anything in my group or when you're in there, keep scrolling or ignore it. But I'm telling you, the post police is real out here. Look, you talking about how you want me to tell you how you get out of jail? You gotta call me or inbox me. That's a secret. That's a secret. But yeah. If you don't like it, keep scrolling. Don't comment or just remove yourself out of the group. I don't know who it was that had me placed in prison. I don't know. But I tip my hat off to you. And then on top of that, you also a sucker for real because shouldn't nobody opinion ever make you that mad. And on top of that, I'm not a blocker. I'm not gonna block you. I'm not look, shut up. I'm not gonna block you. She just mad because she no longer in the video. I'm not gonna block you. Candace always tell me, block them, remove them. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm not a blocker. Like, why block you? If you fucking want to see what I'm doing or what's going on with me that bad, I'm not blocking you. That's dumb. You taking time out your day to clip, not me. So I'm not a blocker. I don't remove people. I don't do any of that. That's not me. That's not my MO. But yeah, like I said, there's a video coming real soon. Thank everybody who tuned in tonight. Make sure you share. Go vote. Jackie, thank you for saying you're going to go vote. Of course, the beginning of the video, like you saw just now, somehow an echo or something came through. But go ahead, watch it. You can leave your comments, replay it. Also, make sure you go to our YouTube channel because a lot of things that are in the group, they're on there, and then some of them aren't. So if you missed the show, we always put them on there. Like there's a show on there now on YouTube that's not in the group. That it's not in here. So go to YouTube. The channel is Candi, Coded Secret. Like and subscribe to the channel. Um, like I said, we're working on giveaways. And thank everybody who tuned in. For now, we are live every Friday at 7 or 8 o'clock. We have Freaky Friday once a month. And also we have it in the group too. What do y'all want to talk about on the next Freaky Friday? What you want it to be? What do you want to know? What you want to learn? Things like that. So until next time, it's me, Miss Vibrations, Candy Golden Secret. That was Candy Nicole, Bedroom Candy, before we got disconnected. And thank y'all for watching. Make sure you share, 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 share. Add people in and participate in the group. So far, I think we've given away like a total of like $50 so far. We've given away some bedroom candy stuff. We've given out coupons, but you just have to pay attention to everything in the group because it's a quiz. You got to earn it. Um, thank you guys. Oh, shut up. You came in late. Rewind it. G Man. Um, thank y'all for watching. Go back, replay. You learned some things. We had a lot of juicy secrets, didn't we, y'all? Hit the like button if we had some juicy secrets coming in. Hit the like button if we did, so they know what they missed. We had a lot of juicy secrets that was coming, and things like my best friend keep calling my other phone. But we had a lot of stuff that came in, and make sure you tune in next time. See y'all later. Bye.